Ever diagnosed with any type of like mental illness or any type of diagnosis, any type of learning disability, anything like that?
I have a crazy problem.
What I'm on here for about is Queen Sheba.
Say that louder now, because we don't get to hear that often. Say it louder. I think you are very open-minded about a lot. I think you haven't had an opportunity to experience a conservative relationship. Hold on. And if and when you do, come back and talk to me. Yeah.
What you don't realize is that you don't listen, man.
I don't have to. You're not my daddy.
Oh, baby.
Llama, red pajama, Reese story, Reese mama keeps his baby hurt. Llama, go downstairs. Llama, red pajama, feels alone without his mama. Baby llama wants a drink. Mama's at the kitchen sink. Llama, red pajama, call down to his llama. Llama.
All right, the Palace. It's time for I Said What I Said Saturdays, right here on Queen Sheba. All right, the Palace. Let's go. Damn.
Llama, red pajama, Reese story, Reese mama keeps his baby hurt. Llama, go downstairs. Llama, red pajama, feels alone without his mama. Baby llama wants.
Llamas at the kitchen sink, llama, red pajama, come on, yeah, all that good stuff. Y'all heard it here. Happy Saturday, everybody. Let me do a quick mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Because, honey, yesterday y'all said I sound like I was in a tunnel. My microphone did me real dirty. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Anitra J says, hey, Queen Sheba and Palace. She said, I said what the F I said Saturday. With that being said, I think this is the perfect time to introduce this platform. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the Palace, y'all. I am Queen Sheba. I cover a variety of hot topics specific to reality television. But most importantly, what I do, I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience. That's it. That's all. You already know what time it is. This is what we call I Said What I Said Saturdays. Ooh-wee. What does that mean? That means this is the time. This is your safe place, your safe day where you can let it all out. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. It doesn't have to be about a television show. It could be about work. It could be about anything. Your boyfriend, your husband, your children, the way they keep in the house, your job, your boss, your coworker, the person at Starbucks, the person in front of you in traffic. You can say whatever the hell you want to say. There's just 2 rules that we have. The first rule is like this. It's not personal. Okay, that's why we wait to Saturdays to say what I said. I said what I said. So it's never personal on Saturdays. And number 2, the second rule is you have to sign it, seal it, and deliver it. Well, how do we do that? When you are done saying what you need to say, you end it by saying, I said what I said. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Listen, it's just the time for you to vent. It's very therapeutic. It could be a positive vent. To be honest with you, you ain't got to be no jive turkey if you don't want to. You can just come up here and vent. I don't know. Maybe you got something good going on and you said what the hell you said. Maybe you got something coming down the pipeline and somebody need to watch out because you must not know about me. And I said what I said. It's your day, your rules, however you want to swing it, honey. Bronze Sugar 2 says, I will be checking in between breaks because okay, that's all right. Oh, girl, have a good day at work. Come in and out as you need to. Come in and out as you need to. We'll be here. And then listen. So let's just say you come up on I Said What I Said and you just want to say something, right? You need to get it off your chest so that you can move on and enjoy your Saturday. And we go back and forth and we get into a really good debate, right? Sometimes that happens over here. And let's just say you're cooking. You're slamming down your points. You're running touchdowns. And all of a sudden, in the middle of you talking, If this white man comes on the screen right here, that means somebody has paid to time you out for 5 minutes. Not a literal timeout. That means they're not buying it. They don't like your talk track. They disagree. So they have the right from the audience to put a $9.99 super chat down, basically a bounty on your head. You know what I'm saying? Well, Queen Sheba, how will I know if they did that to me? Child, you see this white man while you're talking? Yeah, we got to put you on ice for 5 minutes. We got to put you on ice for 5 minutes. But there's a bonus opportunity. There's a bonus because we're not just going to do you dirty like that. You can come back with you, right? You can turn around and put a $9.99 super chat down or higher to take yourself off the block. That's it. That means you back in the game. You said what the hell you said, and you're going to continue to stand on business. Y'all got it? Is it easy? Everybody understand how Saturday I said what I said works? All right, looks like we are good to go. Who's first up? Who's coming up here first to stand on business? I just dropped the link. We also have a link pinned to the top of the chat. Okay. I need to stand on business as it relates to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm a woman of I'm a creature of habit. I'm a creature of habit. And you know, I stepped out the box and tried something different. And I'll never do that again. Last night, I tried something different. I'll never do that again. I said what I said. That's it. That's all. And I'm talking to you. I'm talking to myself. Listen, Janine Gaywood says it's Queen Sheba and it's Queen Sheba and my Melody Cherie's brother's voice. Listen, he said what he said. Let me see. Anything else I need to get off my chest? Listen, ladies, this is for all of us. We're in what? March? No, we're in April. April, May, June. We got 3 to 4 months to get our summer bodies ready. Now, we know summer is right around the corner. If you're not ready by summer, nobody told us, you, and me. Nobody told us to keep eating. And I said what the hell I said. Period. I said it. During
I don't care. I said what I said. I meant what I
said. That's it. That's all. What else? Oh, you know what? I need to stand on business as it relates to Toot Latrice. Toot, remember the rules. It's not personal as long as I sign it, seal it, and deliver it. Toot Latrice, I have a bone to pick with you. Toot Latrice is my moderator. One of my moderators, y'all. Okay. Let me tell you about Toot Latrice. Toot Latrice, you stay your ass out my inbox talking about what they doing over there for travel and how we not going to be able to get back to the USA. Listen, I'm going. I don't care. And I said what I said. Period. I
don't want to talk about it. You just said I'm going to talk about
Kill it.
I get angry. I don't want
to. Love you too. Oh my God. Love you too. Beat. I had to stand on business. Baby. Oh my God. That was so funny to me. But listen, so let's get to the topic at hand. Looks like y'all ain't standing on business today. All that shit y'all be talking in people's chat. When we drop the link, everybody go quiet. Why is that? Okay. So the people on the thumbnail, that's for our hot topics today. That's Brittany Renner to the left. The lady in the hijab. Did I say right? Hijab? Oh, Lord, I'm going to tear these words up. Okay, hijab. That's Brittany Renner. Brittany Renner is she's infamous for sleeping around. She's infamous for sleeping around with in the NFL, in the rap game. She's just out there, right? Recently, Brittany Renner decided that she was going to convert to becoming a Muslim. She announced it. To most, it came out of nowhere. Well, come to find out, it did. The guy next to Brittany Renner, that's Kevin Gates. That's Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is a married man who's dating Brittany Renner, that most would label an industry hoe. Okay. The darker skinned guy on the thumbnail is Anthony Edwards. That's a NBA basketball player. He's 24 years old. Okay. He plays for, is it the Minnesota Timberwolves? Correct me if I'm wrong. Did I get it right? Okay. Anthony Edwards has how many kids, y'all? How many kids he got? 4? He got a lot of kids. Recently, he fathered a child with this girl on the right of the screen who already has a baby by Lil Baby. Did I get it right? He said he don't want nothing to do with the kid. And he's proposing that he pays all of his child support up front. He just wants to give her one big lump sum. He doesn't want anything to do with that baby. He's ready to sign away all of his rights. He said, and she knew that. That's what we talking about today. Now, who is this with the smiley face backstage with no name? Welcome, smiley face. You didn't put a name. You're on mute. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. I'm talking to you backstage. All you have to do is come off mute. This person, you, right here with the smiley face, on stage with me, the one that clicked the link. You have to unclick your mic. You have to unmute. I'm gonna drop you down. She probably don't know how to work, and she don't have a name, so I'm gonna take her off. All right, I just kicked somebody from the studio. They may not know how to work it. Okay. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. Trey, what you standing on? You got the floor.
Good morning, Queen Sheba, and the chat. I was trying to let the ladies go first, but I guess everybody's scared to come up here and say
They
something.
scared. They be talking all that shit until.
Now I don't know about these people you have on the screen. The only question I have for them is if Brittany Renner got whatever his name, the rapper dude, got his legs to the moon, because they say he likes to get chewed up from the back. That's the only question I have. I don't know about those other two. I don't really care for no deadbeat fathers. But I have a bone to pick with you, Queen Sheba. I don't like how you gave Heavenly all that juice. She put that battery in her back. She is not the only one that is orchestrating the foolishness over there. Simone is the real evil queen over there. She's the one that got Mariah out. Mariah said it herself. She's hated Quad ever since I don't know when, and she never had a reason for hating Quad. She just mad. She always saying the same stuff. But she also admitted on that episode 2 of the season finale that she was a part of that, and with all that mess she was talking about. Oh well, we can hang with whoever we want to hang with. Now she's sitting over there with Sweet Tea in Quad's old house, cooking and talking trash on the YouTube. They need to make it make sense. I'm tired of all of them too. It's crazy how we talk about the producer, darlings of the Real Housewives, when every single one of them on Married to Medicine are like producer plants. They're all trying to produce, and it's one thing that it's a given that everybody on the show is going to have to learn how to produce an actual scene or what have you. But the way they orchestrate stuff, those women are so evil. And I don't like how they did Quad. I'm not a big fan of Quad, but I can see where she was a victim in all of this, and everybody wants to come at her for coming at T. It's not her fault that them other girls brought T on there. That was Quad's job, and it's going to continue to be Quad's job. She was married to medicine. She worked in medicine, so she should stay on that show. I'm tired of people talking about her like that. I think that's all I have right now. So I said what I said.
Oh, welcome to. I was on mute. Welcome to. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. Somali Queen, what you standing on?
Hey, good morning, Queen.
Good morning.
How is everyone doing? Well, I wanted to say, I've never been here before. It's my first time when I said what I said. I wanted to say Happy Judas Month to those who smile in front of our faces but speak nonsense behind our backs.
Keep going.
Hey, American born. I said what I said.
Wow.
All right. That's Somali Queen. She said Happy Judas Day. Y'all starting early. Damn. Hold on, Janae. Janae. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. What you standing on, Queen?
Good morning. Good morning. Let's stand on the fact that adults need to stop being sexually irresponsible and making kids if you didn't want none. Strap up if you don't want to have no kids. Number one. Number two, when are we going to start holding ourselves responsible for our character when we do things, especially on camera? When you give something to the camera, you can't say that you didn't give it to the camera. And when are we going to stop victimizing villains on these shows?
Mm. Can you
Said what
sign
the
it?
fuck I said.
Ooh. Ooh. That was Janae. Listen. Oh, sexy Ariane. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. What you standing on?
And good morning, Queen. Good morning, Palace. I'm about to piggyback off of what someone said. I'm tired of these ninjas talking about they don't want a child, but you continue to have unprotected sex.
Wow.
What did he think he was going to get out of it? A plasma television? Why don't we normalize not having sex with people we don't want children with? If you don't want a child, be abstinent. It's that simple. And I said what the fuck I said.
Stop the cap, stop the cap, stop the cap, stop the cap.
Oh, she said, if you don't want to have a child with them, then why in the hell are you laying down with them? Simone Wealthy, come on back up. You're up next. We're about to get into it. Oh, we're about to get into it. The block is hot. I have to agree with you. Pink Hearts Forever says the block is hot. Listen, y'all make sure y'all show my moderators out there some love. They are working hard in the chat. That's it. That's all. Oh, yay. Yay 391 said the black ninjas are disgusting. Alpha MC says, well, the door has been kicked open. I'm talking about wide open. Come on in. The doors of the church are open. And with that being said, good morning, Janine. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said, oh, yeah, there you go. Janine, welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. What you standing on, Queen?
Hey, Queen Sheba and Palace and Maz, great morning to you. Don't know these people on the screen. And Queen Sheba, if you can see me, I'm always in my car. When I tune into you, I'm always on my way somewhere. However, I just pulled over to grab something from the store. But just listening to these about the people on the thumbtack, and I agree with Janae and the other young lady. We cannot continue to normalize just disrespecting ourselves, our bodies, our spirits, laying down with people whom we don't want to procreate with, and then being mad, especially men with power and our money. And I'm using air quotes here. And you have beautiful women. If you feel as though you don't want to mate with this woman, don't lay with her. Have some discipline. Have some self-discipline in your life, young man. We cannot afford in this day and age, in no day and age, to continue to have children that we are not going to, one, be responsible for two, having children with someone we don't even like. How dare us continue to swap body fluids with people we don't even like? If it's about getting your off, pay for her up front, you pay for the problem to go away. And not that I even advocate any of that. It's just, I'm just saying, stop having relations with these beautiful young women if you think all they want from you is your money and your honey. Keep your money and your honey to yourselves. Keep your situation on lock and be with the one you want to be with. Young women, this drama has to end. We have to raise these children when these men decide they don't want to. We don't want any more bitter, angry women and no more angry men out here. Enough is enough. It's time for us to come together, be a strong culture. We have enough against us. We don't need any more of this.
Oh, Janine. They got you, Janine. Janine, they got you. They got you. That was Janine. She was cooking. She's on mute now. Damn. Simone Walthy, let me spin the block on you. Welcome this Saturday morning. I said what I said.
Good morning, Queen. Good morning,
Good
Palace.
morning.
Well, I'm piggybacking off of Trey. It was a few people ago, but Quad. No. We had to put Quad in the mix with Simone, Heavenly, and Jackie. She's just as bad as them. Okay, what happened with them bringing on Sweet Tea? It is what it is. They never really liked her, and she knew that. But she pushed Mariah out. Mariah was the queen of it all. She was the one who created that show, and she helped push her out with her storyline and all of that bull crap. So no, we ain't gonna leave Quad out. And I know you said you're not a Quad fan per se, but whatever happened, it is what it is. She get what she get, and really they need to take the whole cast out and bring in some new people. And I said what I said.
All right, that's Simone Wealthy, and she said what she said, baby. They trying to come and backdoor me. Whoops upside the head. She just hit me upside the head. She backdoor trade. TJ's baby. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. What you standing on?
Good morning, Queen and Palace. Queen, I want to ask a favor because I got a lot to say. So can I come back? Can I come back after I drop down? Can I come back up?
Yeah, you can come back. Go ahead and give it a shot. Maybe no. Okay. Hopefully they won't pay for a super chat to drop you. Let's see.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So I need to get this off my chest. I've been trying to get this off for about 2 or 3 weeks now, but it's about a content creator. I don't got nothing to do with these people on this thumbnail. The content creator's initials are.
You can just hold on. Go. It's Saturday morning. I said what I said. You got to stand on business.
Yeah, this is for Empress. Hey, Empress, check this out. I'm sick and tired of you coming up on this internet talking about somebody keep talking about your baby and talking about their baby. When you say that shit every day, that makes it seem like somebody's constantly talking about your baby. And so let me explain something to you. They talked about Mel's kids for 9 motherfucking seasons. Okay? And check this out. You know what Mel did? Mel didn't come up here and snitch and strike channels and call YouTube and come up here and whine. You know what she did? She didn't pay them bitches no dust and came up like God around this motherfucker. And she's still coming up like God. So I just want to let you know, I'm not with nobody talking about nobody's kids, but you keep coming up here saying that, that's not cool. Second, the thing is this, you keep claiming that you from Cali. No, you might have moved to Cali, but you ain't from Cali. Because I know Cali girls. Because if somebody talk about our baby, something come with that. So if you ain't gonna drag nobody to the dance floor, stop talking about it. And the cold part about it, you cool with the motherfuckers who was talking about her baby and her whole family. And you got the nerve to sit up and say, I think that's messed up that Mel is reaching out to help somebody who talked about somebody's baby. No, that ain't how that goes. So check this out. So if you're not gonna do nothing about it, then just stop talking about it and let it go. I'm coming back up, Queen.
Can you sign it, seal it, and deliver it so we know it's not perfect?
Empress, I said what I said.
Oh, wow.
I don't care. I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
All right. That's TJ's baby. Damn. Woo-wee. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. Messy in Kentucky.
Ooh, she said a mouthful right there. Ooh, but I'm on the flip side of the coin today. So hello, Queen. Hello, Palace.
Hello.
She's mad at a content creator. And I'm here to give a shout out. I just want to say, Mr. Byron Davis over there at Hip Hop Inquire, I see you, sir. I saw what you did this week. I love you. I appreciate you. From one Black woman to a Black man. In case y'all missed it, that man stepped up for us. That man called Funky Dineva to the carpet and he said, "You a whole man out here." You won't fight, come see me in this ring, because I'm not going to let you hit one of my black sisters. Yes, he did. I see you. I said what the fuck I said, and I love you, sir.
All right. Y'all, all right. It's Saturday morning. I said what I said. If you just pulled up, if this is your first time over here, this is where you listen. We wait till Saturday. We've been doing this, I don't know how long over here in the palace. There's 2 rules. Number 1, it's never personal, even when it's about me. You get to click that link, get it off your chest. Remembering the 2 rules. Number 1 is never personal. Number 2, you have to sign it, seal it, and deliver it. What does that mean? When you are done, you need to say, I said what I said. Oh, hold on. American Born, come on back. It's your turn. You got the floor. We'll hold the spot for you. Trey, you done spun the block. What you standing on? I just dropped the link. Y'all asking for the link. Oh, what is going on? Trey.
If there's somebody else waiting, I didn't mean to drop off and come
No,
back up. It was an accident.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I can wait. It's something.
They're asking for the link. I guess I need to catch up because I am lost. EA391 said I said what I said. All right. Let me take a deep breath because I don't know what y'all. Let me see. Hold on. American Born. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said.
Can you hear me, Queen?
Yep, I got you. American Born. Welcome to Saturday. What you standing on? Mute up whatever's playing in the background.
Okay. Am I muted up now? Do you still hear me?
Yep, I got you. You got the floor.
Okay, I had to come up now because Somali Queen done called my name just like she called the innocent instigator 25,000 times the other morning. Listen, Bitter Betty, don't be mad at me because me and Toot wiped the floor with your ass this morning over on Glamrock's subscriber feud. Okay, how about that for standing on business? And I said what I said.
Oh my God.
Oh, what the hell is going on?
We playing a game this morning. She mad because she lost. Look at her. Bitter Betty.
American
Don't
Born,
play
you done
with me,
already.
Somali.
Hold on,
Don't play with
American
me,
Born,
bitch.
you done already signed it, sealed it, and delivered it. You gotta let it. Oh, baby.
Okay, I'll let it go, Queen. I'll
Let it go. Let it go. It
Okay,
ain't
I'll let it
personal.
go.
Come on, American Born. You got it. You got it, Queen.
I said what I said. Okay.
Mute up, American Born. Oh,
Okay.
y'all, what y'all got going on in these YouTube streets? Because I am sitting here gasping for air. Listen, anybody else? Let me drop the link. I saw you, healthcare worker. You was begging for the link. Come on up here. Come on up here. It's Saturday morning. Get it off your chest right now so you can go and walk with the Lord this weekend. You know, it's over with, whatever it is. Now y'all got me wanting to go down a rabbit hole. Oh my God. CEO Finance Queen says, Queen Sheba, darling Empress about to start making posts saying you're letting people talk about her baby. Watch. She's unhinged. Girl, I have no idea what's going on about anything. So this Saturday morning, I said what I said. That's what we do over here on Saturdays. Nobody's talking about nobody's kids. But welcome, healthcare workers. Saturday morning, I said what I said. What you standing on?
Hey, Queen Sheba. Hey, chat. No, I was asking for the link about what the lady was talking about before, about the gentleman who was talking about Fancy Dining. I said, oh, where's the link? Because I want to go hear that other person. But anyways, now that I'm up here, the people that you have on the screen, let me just be devil's advocate for a minute. If Brittany Renner wants to change her life, what's the problem? What's the problem? I don't see the problem in somebody wanting to get rid of their past and want to go on a different path. This is what we do as a community, in my opinion. We like to hold our past hostage and always throw it back in our face, especially Black women. It happens every single time. When somebody wants to change their life, allow them to do that. And then as soon as we see them do that, we don't give people the benefit of the doubt. Now, I'm not saying she's not without fault, because she's with fault, but allow people to change themselves in their past. And then this fool over here, Anthony, doesn't want to have nothing to do with his children. Later on in life, he's going to regret what he has said. I can tell you many players, ballers, football players, whoever, soccer players, they've all come to regret to say they don't want to have nothing to do with their children. Because you know what happens? That child becomes a superstar in one way or another and wants nothing to do with you. Especially if you get injured and stop bawling and you fall on your face and that person becomes a superstar, will have nothing to do with you and will not help you and will not change your diapers, sir. So keep that fuck shit up. Keep that fuck shit up. Continue to always, and I'm not saying that the girl's not with her fault. She should have known that when he said he wants nothing to do with having any children with her, don't be with no man. First of all, everybody knows I always say don't date. Don't date. Don't date. I'll buy everybody a left-handed ring. They know what I mean. If you know and you heard me talk about it, I'll buy everybody a ring. Just so you don't have to go out there and be shamed by these disgusting men. Because I can't stand none of y'all that talk like that. And I said what the fuck I said.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Anthony, why are you running? Let's get into it. We're about to talk about what's on this thumbnail. American born. If you want to turn off your camera, you can just hit the camera icon because I am going to remove my overlay. Just look at your camera. There you go. That's it. And yep, just like that. Okay, so let's talk about it. Ooh, y'all are hot and heavy. Let me get into this. Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me.
Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me, comes to me. Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me. Money.
Yes. Flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me by way of Sexy RN. Thank you for the 20 piece and the pepper. She says it is the children who suffer when adults, both men and women, do wrong. Let that marinate. We finna get into it. She said both men and women. Time to break the cycle of broken homes. And I said what I said. She said what she said. We're going to talk about it. I want to get into a little bit of background because I know a few of you were like, Queen, who are these people on the thumbnails? We got Brittany Renner. We got Kevin Gates, who is a married man that is dating Brittany Renner and also another woman. We're going to talk about it all. We playing the leaked audio and everything. We got Anthony Edwards, 24-year-old, comes from a broken home, raised by his mother and his grandmother. No dominant influence from his father. Father was completely out of the home, hands off. Are you surprised? Both his mother and his grandmother passed away from cancer. Okay. He goes on to be great. He's an NBA. He's an NBA player. He's knocked up a few chicks. Okay. The girl on the right, what's her name? Let me go look at this girl. That's Lil Baby's baby mama. Now she's Anthony Edwards' baby mama. Okay. But ain't nobody are we holding her responsible too? Or can she do what she wants to do? She had a child by him. He said, I don't want shit to do with that baby. I don't want no rights. I told you I didn't want a baby. So she went and filed child support. He said, Your Honor, I'm so serious. I want to pay this broad up front. $1.2 million. I don't want to see it. I don't want no monthly stipend. Give her her money so she can go. The internet is on fire. They're saying too many broken homes. Let's start. Did he ever have a chance? Let me give you a little bit of background really quick, and we're about to get into it. Or do y'all want to start with Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates? Who we starting with first? The married man?
Start with Brittany, please.
Let's start with Brittany and Kevin Gates. So Kevin Gates is... What'd you say, Trey?
I said, yeah, we can start with Brittany because I have something to say in regards to what we said before. But
all right, we're going to start with Brittany and Kevin. First of all, thank you, Sexy RN. You didn't came back and spun the block again. Sexy RN, thank you for the 2 piece and the pepper. Says, I don't understand how men abandon their creations. We're about to get into it. How do they abandon their creations? We're going to talk about it. But so let's talk about Kevin, because I know the healthcare worker says, can people start all over? Can they? Can they start all over with your husband? I'm being facetious, healthcare worker, because Kevin is very much married. Now it is believed, it's being rumored that Brittany converted to be with Kevin Gates, who is indeed a married man. Kevin converted to Muslim, allegedly, and so did Brittany Renner, allegedly. But Kevin's married. Is that okay, Muslims? I'm just asking. I'm asking from the crowd. Is that okay? Let's take a look at some of the footage that we have here. If you can give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, mute up, everybody. We got some background. Always make sure you're muted up when you come on. Therefore, nobody can accidentally hear, because you just never know. Somebody in your family may say something you don't want to be heard, honey. Give me 1 second. I'm looking out for y'all. Give me 1 second. Here we go. I can see it now. All right, we can see my screen. Let's run through some of these clips of Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates being out on the scene. And also Kevin, one of Kevin's, I can't call her his girlfriend. I'm going to say one of the women he's sleeping with, in addition to Brittany, had a real bad reaction.
You want to break right now? We really could break our fair, but I can wait because I be. Well, how long you be fasting for? Just from sun up to sundown. Damn. But sundown. You want to break.
So this is them they're with Kai. They're streaming with him, and people actually saw them in real time. That's Kevin Gates in the suit, who's married. That's Brittany Renner. As you can see, she's a beautiful girl, but she's a thought in the industry. She's also known for being on Basketball Wives. So this is just a clip that blew the internet up. Okay.
We really could break our fair, but I can wait because I be. Well, how long you be fasting for?
That's DDG, ain't it? Yeah, that's DDG. Hold on. Let me just play a few clips.
Fans speculate that Brittany Renner has converted to Islam under Kevin Gates' influence.
What up? What's up? Come on, I can follow my little brother. You know what I'm saying? You want to break?
All right. I'm just playing random clips.
Break our fair, but I can wait because I be waiting till about. Well, how long you be fasting for? Just from sun up to sundown. Damn. But sundown. It's time for us to break right now. Like what? 5 minutes ago? Like 5 minutes ago, but I'm like, I'ma just wait. Wait. Yeah, we got dinner tonight.
Yesterday, I was so damn tired. I had to just let them niggas just.
Excuse me, forgive me. Forgive me, that's what I'm here for. I'm protect you. Oh, man, right now today.
All right. Now people are coming to realize that she converted to being a Muslim under his influence. Some people like it, some people don't. Healthcare worker came up and say, can we just start all over? Can people not start from a new beginning? Can she go from being a pass around, a thought, to dating a married man under the guise of being a Muslim? So here's the thing. Brittany Renner, you've seen her with the likes of being under the influence, gyrating in interviews on Charleston White's lap. Here's another clip of her. Kevin Gates waits. Brittany waits until Kevin tells her to move.
After you. About 1 hour.
After you.
You need the beats on immediately.
All right. That's him and Brittany. Just in mind. He has a wife named Drika.
After you.
You need the beats on.
His wife's name is Drika. Now let's go to the young lady that came out who's really upset. She said, I was just sleeping with you yesterday or the other day, and you do this to me? Here she is. Here's the other girl.
You know how I feel about you. You don't even take my feelings into consideration. Like, I had to find out through the internet that you lied to me when you could have. I literally told you to just keep it real and tell me. Like,
I want y'all to pay attention to something, the psychology of a man. You see, Brittany's covered up. Both of them are hoes. I said what the hell I said. Okay. Both of them are hoes. I told y'all a while back, and panel, feel free to jump in. I told y'all a while back, don't believe the hype. Women have been conditioned to think that if you be a good girl, and I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't, that men don't like hoes. That's a damn lie. A man will love a hoe down. A man will love a hoe down. First of all, okay? And I said what I said. So both of them are hoes. One has one closed, one of them doesn't. I think he likes Brittany. I think he likes Brittany a lot. Let's listen to this phone call. Although he's married. Catch that T. Now, this is the other girl. Her name is Persia.
Like,
well, if you feel like I lied to you, then fuck it. I don't even know why we talking. I'm tired of talking about the same.
all right.
Now, please don't make me get angry.
You.
So he's talking to one of the ladies. She's confronting him. She's like, I literally just got up off of you and you over there with her. You said she was washed up. You said she was a hoe. You said she was played out. And you're gallivanting around town with her and you didn't tell me. Imagine that. Imagine that. Expecting integrity from a married man.
Expecting integrity from a married man while you're literally on the internet showcasing and promoting your body in a sexual manner. Maybe that's why he decided that he chose one hoe over the other. Excuse my language.
Exactly.
But you know what, Queen? How are side chicks attacking each other over a man that don't belong to neither one of them? And if this man is not loyal and faithful to his wife, he's not going to be loyal and faithful to you. I said what I said.
All right, let's continue. Everybody mute up.
You already are. You don't give a fuck. I'm angry too. I'm upset. I'm hurt. I told you you're the only man I fuck with, so I'm really hurt. I was genuine with you the whole time, bro. It's up, Kevin.
Girl, he don't want you, but let's continue.
Like, it really is. Whether you care or not, it's really. And I wish you would understand that. Sometimes it's not just about you and your selfishness.
Girl, it was about him the moment you found out he was married and you continued the sexual relationship. You giving your body, you giving your coochie to him says it's indeed all about him. Excuse me? And I said what I said.
It's about other people, especially what you put them through. If you didn't give a fuck about me, you shouldn't have with me the way you did. And that's the part.
I told y'all, a hoe always wants the first spot, the top spot on the roster. Hoes do hoe shit. I said what I said. No, Queen Sheba, they good being a side. A side ain't never good being a side. It's all a facade. A side always wants to be the top spot. She always wants to be the wife. She just coming in through the back door. Go ahead.
They always want to fight you for first position. When you're the wife, this is what I'm talking about. Don't even get, anyway. They always want to fight you for first position when you are the wife. How the fuck did you think you were going to get into first position, bro? I'm the wife. I'm the one with the ring. This is the reason why I tell people don't fucking date, because there's always going to be somebody fighting you for first fucking spot. Why do you need to fight me for my first spot? I got first chair. I was the one he put the ring on, my friend. Why the fuck do you want my chair? This is what I'm talking about. When I talked about Brittany Renner, I was not her dating a married man. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about her changing her life to become a. We have to start thinking that people's past, you can't always judge somebody by their past. We've seen great people have shitty pasts come to be great people, and we admire them. Why can't we do the same thing with, or at least let her try to be something different than what she was? That's what I'm talking about. But all of these fucking people, all of these people that want to come in and make a judgment and whatnot, we've got to stop judging on those types of things. But yeah, okay, go ahead. Yes.
My thing with the change your whole life, I believe that you can change your whole life. I'm not a Muslim. I have not been to a church in a month of Sundays, if I'm just being honest. And I haven't worked in the Salvation Army in a long time. But from what I learned from the Salvation Army and helping out and going to some of these meetings, when you want to change your life, you have to change people, places, and things. It is hard for me to believe that Brittany Renner is attempting to change her life when she has accepted a job back on Basketball Wives, and she's walking around with a gentleman who is a rapper who raps about degenerate things. When you are hanging around people who live and thrive in an area of low-level neuroticism, which is like the self-consciousness, the ego, the depression, all of these types of things, it's going to be extremely hard for her to change her ways. Her throwing on a hijab is not doing anything to make us believe that she's changing just because she's quiet. We don't know. We haven't seen a change. We're just seeing her, hang around the same stuff. It doesn't make sense. That's my
It
only
takes
thing with her.
time to change. It does take time to change. And it
That's
also
true.
takes time to stop drinking alcohol, stop taking drugs. It does take time. This is what she knows. So as she makes the transition, why can't we be there to see the transition or
You can't
allow her to
transition
make
from a
that
drug
transition?
addict. You can't transition from drugs if you're still hanging around the dealer.
Here's
That
the
don't make
problem,
sense.
though.
That
You
part.
can. I've seen it, though. I've seen it. I'm going to tell you, I've seen it, because sometimes that could be your friend, but you no longer want to indulge in that lifestyle. Allow her to take the time to do it. Nobody said when she became a Muslim it was going to be overnight that things were going to change in her life. No, that's a judgment. God says,
Give her
judge
time,
not.
but at the same time, we can also be concerned because the idea that you can just hang around the people that have plagued your life or people of a similar ilk it's very nuanced. It's very one in a million. I
think
don't
this
see a lot of
community
people
is
hanging out at the liquor
desperate to
stores
continue to
that
call
are
us out.
like. So I'm not saying that she can't do it. I'm just saying it's more likely for her to fall back
Hold on,
in
y'all. Give me
to
1
what
second.
she's doing.
Give me 1 second. Hey, in my chat, y'all don't talk about content creators in my chat. If y'all have something to say, you got to come up and say it on I Said What I Said. That's how we streamline and keep things organized over here. Don't do that in the chat. We don't do that. And I know some people are new here, but if you have something to say on Saturday, I Said What I Said, don't shit talk in the chat. Come up here, put a name on it, so that number one, we know it's not personal. Number two, we can leave it here on the panel. Other than that, let's not do that. Because we want to make sure we're very respectful against other content creators, if you're not going to say it online. That's it. Let's get back to business. Okay, Somali Queen, I think you were wanting to jump in there.
Yes, I wanted to say, first of all, when you embrace Islam, when you come into the fold of Islam, you leave your past life behind. Because by the time you are embracing Islam, you took a lot of time to learn about the religion and our ways, and for you to accept it, it means that you wholeheartedly believe in everything we do. So by the time you are converting and you're becoming a revert, a Muslim, you already know that everything in your past is a no-go. You drop everything. So a lot of people have a hard time adjusting. Yes, we do not refuse that. But she knows the rules. First of all, that lifestyle she was in is forbidden in Islam. We do not drink. We do not walk around naked. We don't sleep around with men. Us, the only men we sleep with, our husbands. Unless you're married, you're not allowed to fornicate. You're not allowed to date. So there are rules, and people who are reverts have a lot of adjusting to do. Now, okay, the other thing is Kevin Gates. I, as a Muslim, a practicing Muslim, will tell you out the gate, he is not a practicing Muslim. Because practicing Muslim men respect women. They love their women. And this what I'm seeing right now has, this is so bad. This is un-Islamic.
So him sleeping with the other one and preserving Brittany still goes against Islamic practices, correct?
Yes,
Somali?
100%. He's not allowed to. That is fornicating.
So watch
Having
this,
side
y'all.
chicks.
Catch
Having
this,
side
though.
chicks. Yes.
A man, you see how a man will use you and protect the other one? Listen, that's what he's doing. Y'all say, I want a man that's a provider and a protector. He's slutting one out and protecting the other one. Listen to this. Watch this. Everybody mute up. Listen to what he says in this call. And you're absolutely right. That is what he's doing. Give me 1 second.
Or you could have at least kept it real with me, because that's all I did with you, for real. So
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it because I was not thinking about nobody. I was just doing something to make myself laugh. That's all I was doing.
To making yourself laugh?
Yeah.
Knowing that even if you say you wasn't thinking about me, but I literally was just talking to you about how I felt about you.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about myself because I'm dealing with a lot right now.
Listen, when a man tell you he don't want you, believe him the first time. He's telling her in so many words, I'm not thinking about you. I put myself first. I'm not thinking about how you feeling. I just told you how I felt about you. Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not thinking about that. That means you're not a priority. But let's continue.
That's why I really don't care about what nobody else going through, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you never care.
She didn't hear shit he said. I don't care about what you going through.
Selective hearing.
But at least he's being honest. Let's continue to call.
And that's the part. But seeing you and Brittany together, that's you could have told. I literally asked you about you and Brittany.
I don't think you done. But I don't feel like talking about this no more because it's not making my life peaceful.
Okay, so one last thing. Be honest. Are y'all? Are you and Brittany?
No, we can't have sex till marriage.
All right. Listen, he said, no, we cannot have sex until marriage. Pause, y'all. I told you it was good. He's already married. She wants to know, are you effing with Brittany like you effing me? He said, no. That one I'm saving to marriage. He and Brittany are talking marriage. He said, we can't have sex until marriage. That means marriage is on the table. Listen. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. Natty, what you standing on?
You ready for me, Queen?
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Queen and Palace. I got to hear him get off because we got tornado warnings. I got to go back to the news. But I had to jump in on this one. She hasn't changed her life because she's still dealing with a married man. If he's Muslim, he can have more than one wife. But she has to decide if she's going to be the first wife, the second, or the third. They may be talking about marriage. His wife may have adapted the Muslim culture too. The only thing is, whatever he do for one wife, he got to do for the other. That other trick he talking to on the phone was never considered to be in the marriage, in the Muslim marriage. But we have to stop giving ourselves our time, our attention, and our bodies to married men, period. If they're married, they're unavailable. And if you only see me seeing a change in you, you stop dealing with married men. Then I'll say you change it. I said what I said.
All right. She said what she said. Let me play the rest of the call. I want y'all to be thinking of this because it hit me. It occurred to me. He likes her. He likes Brittany. And I'm agree with Natty. The other girl that's on the phone crying about how she feeling, she wouldn't even consider it to be in the running. Now, I can't justify it, but I'm just telling you, me. And if there's any men in the bushes, come on out, Lazarus. And let me know if I'm wrong. I think he likes Brittany a lot. I think he likes the fact that Brittany was a hoe. Brittany is highly sexual. And I think it's a form of control and discipline. And I think that's why he likes her. I think she likes the fact that she has a little bit of a routine, organization. I think Brittany feels protected by him. I think this is the best, probably, and the safest she's ever felt. She's fasting. I'm not condoning it. I'm putting it all out there so y'all can just pick out what you want to, debate. I think she's on cloud 9. I think so. Oh, I know. Let me get to my super chats and we're gonna talk. Give me one. Well, let me play the call first, the finish.
But you guys are back fucking with each other. You guys are back together, right?
We can't have sex till marriage.
That's not my question.
Okay, y'all listening? Men, if you're out there, why he keeps saying we can't have sex to marriage? What is he letting her know?
I'm saying, are you guys back fucking with each other?
I told you we can't have sex till marriage.
Is that an intent on marrying Brittany? We can't have sex until marriage.
After all the shit you talked, you're still dealing with her. That's crazy to me. Like, I wish I just knew, so I knew how to move with you. It's that's why I'm over here. You think I'm not being peaceful? There's a reason behind everything.
About to give me some rest, to be honest with you. I'm gonna work out in the morning.
Yeah, and this is the last time you're gonna hear from me.
Oh, y'all, that's the word. And this is a beautiful girl. What's her name? Beautiful girl. But listen, he don't give a damn. Are y'all shocked? Who want to get in first? And y'all, let's keep it to like, we're going to keep doing around and around and around. Let's keep it to 30 seconds each so we can keep going round table. Who wants to get in first? Saturday morning, I said what I said. Who's standing on what when it comes to this?
Let's cut to the chase. The chase is it's all about money here. We know all of these people on this picture thumbnail are degenerate hoes. All of them, him included. We know that what's the one that converted Brittany? This is a game for her. What she was doing before, the money was drying up. That pass round money was drying up. They know about her. They're changing their lifestyles, trying to portray that I'm a good Muslim, a fake ass Muslim, for to change for a money grab, so they can start branding themselves in another way, so they can try to rebrand, if you will, their I guess their persona. It's all about money. So this whole thing about who's everybody's wrong. I mean, he's married, so that's it. Everyone else is just hoes being around him. He's a hoe. He is the biggest hoe. So to me, what these girls are doing, who cares? They know what the deal is. He know what the deal is. It is what it is. It's
Yes,
about the
he's a
money.
hoe, but he's
Sign it,
also
seal it,
a
and
very.
deliver it. Let her sign it, seal it.
Oh, I
Okay.
said what I said.
Okay, go ahead, Trey.
I can't. I don't know her like that, so I can't say that she is faking her religious movement or what have you, or journey. What I can say is that she's dealing with a man who's very smooth and very calculated and very man. He's a nigga, if we can curse. I'm just, let's be real. He's somebody who is waiting because as a man, he enjoys the chase. That's why he's telling that girl we can't have sex before marriage, because he's enjoying that Brittany Renner is keeping him away from her. He can't wait to get to her. He is willing to do whatever he can to get in between her legs. And if it means let's walk around here like some Muslims, let's act like we're doing something, let's sell some bean pies and some fruit bags, just to get to that. Those are the types of things that men will do when they have some type of chase. And that's on period. I feel sorry for her if she is genuinely trying to change her life and she's not recognizing that she's still in the same hole that's going to pull her back in.
But let me
And I
ask
said
you a
what I said.
question. Let me ask you a
You said what he
question.
said.
She knows he's married. She knows he's married.
Everybody
So
knows he's married.
But when
why do we think that she's being serious being a Muslim? She could pull back if she wanted to. Why would she go around and hang around a married man? She
Because
is
if I'm to
faking it.
believe her, he literally said multiple times, we cannot have sex before marriage, meaning that he is playing the game of we are going to be a Muslim couple, and I am going to quote unquote wait to have sex with you until we are married. I'm going to wait until my wife approves this. It's all a game. It's just that's why I believe that
Oh,
she may not be in understanding what he's doing. She may be walking in her own particular righteousness or what have you, but he may be doing things nefariously. That's what I'm saying.
let me
I
ask you,
disagree.
Somali
I
Queen.
I
Somali Queen.
disagree with Trey. I totally
Me
disagree
too.
with Trey because there's no way you can be walking in Islam and be dealing with a married man like that.
Thank
Especially
you.
a married man with side chicks.
Thank you.
This man he's not a practicing Muslim.
Let me ask you this, Somali Queen. Can a Muslim man, let's say like him, let's give him the benefit of the doubt, right? Can he already have a wife and then be separated from his wife and go pick a new wife?
We don't have separation in Islam.
So
Oh.
are y'all able to, is a man able
We
to
have
have an additional
we
wife?
have divorce. We have divorce And what you are allowed 4 women, 4 wives, your first wife or your second wife, they should all be aware of your intention. And remember, there are conditions to having multiple wives in Islam. It's not just you are Muslim, yes, you can have multiple women. No, there are conditions and rules you should follow. So what this man is doing is not Islamic.
He's
But what
rebranding
she
himself.
knows, and that's my thing, if she doesn't know these things, because we don't know how long she's been trying to convert to a Muslim. I didn't know if she was born
But
into that
that's my
particular
point
No,
religion.
though.
she wasn't.
You see, the Islamic world, we have been debating about her and her becoming a Muslim.
Hmm.
Because even when she became a Muslim, there's certain things she was saying and doing, and we were very doubtful. And we were like, don't come into the fold of Islam unless you're really sure of what you want to do or what you're doing. But this, let me tell you, you cannot be dating, hanging around married men. This is not Islamic. Let me
Does the
just tell you
wife,
that.
does
It's a
the first
money
wife,
grab.
sorry,
That's
does the
what it
first wife
is.
have to agree or
Yes,
no?
she has to. She has to agree. She has to. And even if she doesn't have to agree, you have to let her know. You can move without her agreeing, but majority of the men that I have seen, like my grandfather, my uncles who have
Mhm.
multiple wives, they have handled it with their wives and talked to them, and until they come down and accept. It might take some time, it might not, but end of the day, your wife, the one you're legally married to, has to agree. And then the second thing that I think what is happening here with Kevin Gates is his first wife is not Muslim.
Say that again.
With Kevin Gates, what I think is happening is his first wife is not Muslim.
Ah, but Draco, that's correct. That's correct.
She is
Yes.
not. Well, I
So
honestly
yes.
believe that this lady, y'all have to, when I think about religion as a whole, can we take into account that there are a lot of women that run these particular religions in the background and in the forefront? They may not be the pastors, just like with Christianity. There's a lot of women that are fooled, bewildered, and all these other things by the pastors. Like Kevin Gates is definitely somebody that will be standing in a convention center, having them close the doors, so he can shake down $20 from everybody. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying that she's doing or walking her Muslim life correctly. I'm just seeing her as somebody who wanted a change of life because everything was going
Mm-mm.
astray, and she
Mm-hmm.
decided to go with such and such religion.
But
She may have Googled
Yeah, because the
Googled
money
what it
was
okay,
was.
drying up.
She may have walked through.
Here's
She
the
may
thing.
have been caught by
The
a
money
man that
was
just
drying
gave her a
up.
bunch of
Here's the
Can I
thing.
tell
nonsense.
you what it
Again, we
was?
Money
go
was
back
drying
to
up from her being
judging.
the pass around.
There's a
Money was
judgment
drying.
for
Oh my
us
God.
here, guys. Let me just say one quick
no, no,
thing.
no. They're
Mm-mm.
not
I'm not
judging.
talking.
What you think?
No,
You
no,
think
no, no,
they're
no.
judging? You think they're judging?
There's a judgment there, though, Queen, in my opinion. I'm not talking about anything to do with Kevin Gates. I don't care about him. We know how he is. That girl is stupid. She knows what's going on. I'm just talking about Brittany herself and trying to change her life. I'm talking about just that. I'm not talking about the marriage, the second wife. I don't care about none of that. I'm just talking about us as Black women or women trying to change our trajectory, and we get judged for our past. I'm not
So,
on none
so
of
do you
this other
think
stuff. I'm not on. I'm just talking
Everybody
about
gets
just that one
changed when
thing.
they try to. Everybody gets judged when they try to change from making a drastic
And but
change.
we
Most people
keep
do.
them there. We hold them hostage with our past. I'm not talking about none of the rest
let
of the
me
stuff,
ask you
guys.
this
I'm
though. Let me ask
compartmentalizing
you this.
on it.
I want to ask you a question. I asked earlier and you probably didn't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's okay for her to change her life. I think the discipline is
Mm-hmm.
exciting. You know, when you come from being out there and sleeping and doing what you want to do at all hours of the night in exchange, right? Giving your body away in exchange for a benefit. So now you
Mm-hmm.
have where you don't eat, for a particular time. That's power. That's power because when you can
Mm-hmm.
master your hunger, that's a level of
Mm-hmm.
self-control she's probably never had.
Right.
However, that's great. Kudos to her. Can she do
Mm-hmm.
it off the pain of another Black woman who's married to this man? See, it's not the change, it's how you're changing and who's impacted. So are we gonna pretend like he's not married and have children with his
I agree
wife?
with what you're saying, Queen.
Oh,
But I
I
think she,
hear
but
what you're
what,
saying, Queen Sheba. I fully hear it. But here's the thing: I've been watching this whole change with Brittany from before this whole situation came up with Kevin. Like I'm talking about like this since the time that she's talking about changing her life, becoming a Muslim, blah, blah, blah. I'm just talking about the judgment we hold on each other when we try to change our lives. I'm not even talking about the rest of that scene, but I hear what you're saying on that piece though. And I get it. And
because he's married to a woman with kids who's in a different location. And this really isn't change because you still effing around with a man who's with somebody. That's what you were doing first. It's just more organized and more formal now.
Can I say something really
But
quickly?
I'm
If we
judging
erase
though
everything as far as
because she is Brittany and Black China are not the same. Black China went through a whole change becoming a Christian. Black China is walking the walk and talking the talk. She's not, at least from what I've seen, she has not done the same thing as Brittany. Huh?
But I think Black China went through some faults. She went through some lapses. We've got to allow people to go through some lapses. I'm not saying Brittany's going to be perfect right now. Like this is a big lapse. I don't agree with what she's doing at all. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm just talking about we seem to like do it on a quick, like, oh, we're going to judge until like we feel that it's the,
well, that's what you're supposed
you know
to
what
do.
I'm saying?
If you create that, if you create a persona or a characteristic, if you make if what you're showcasing to the world is foolishness, and then all of a sudden you decide to switch over to righteousness, you can't hold people. You can't be mad at people for actually.
It wasn't all of us. Why are people in my neck? Please leave me alone. I'm allowed to think what I want to think. Thank you. I'm up here talking on the panel. What's up? No, not you. I'm talking about in the chat. Sorry, not you. Sorry, I just responded.
No, you're fine.
Sorry.
Because I agree with what you're saying. I think that we should give people grace.
Who's saying that she's fasting from sun up to sundown? Everything that we saw was on camera. She could be eating up all day long. I don't believe that she is truly, genuinely trying to become a Muslim. I think it is to change her brand. That's it, because the money was drying up doing the other things she was trying to do.
Simone, you better come from underwater. You sound like you underwater with the microphone.
Now, isn't Brittany Renner a black lady? Now, how you over here talking bad about Brittany Renner, but you backing up Garcelle, who ran away from the white women?
No, I'm
that
talking
about
I've seen black.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Her change is real. Brittany is just the money's drying up.
Oh, hold on, y'all. We got somebody that want to join in. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. Butterfly Sugar, you have the floor.
Hey guys, I just have a question for everybody on the panel. Why is it so hard for the Black community to give Black women grace when they want to pivot and change their outward persona?
I think in this situation, it's the fact that it's off the back of another Black woman. Are you really changing when he's sleeping with three of y'all? What's the change? What's the change in that? Why are you participating in that? So is there really a change if she's participating in it? It's just an organized orgy, if you ask me, allegedly.
I agree with you from that point, but people had very strong and heated opinions when Black China says that she found Christianity. It just seems like when Black women are doing what a lot of people perceive to be wrong, and then later in life, they want to change their persona, what people think of them. We seem to always give them so much pushback, but when white people change who they are every day, we don't have the same smoke.
I don't see the change in dating somebody's husband.
No, there's no change in dating somebody's husband. I just meant in general, not specifically to Brittany. I just mean in general. When Black women try to go from that fast, loose mentality that it may appear that they have to something a little bit more conservative, something a little bit more buttoned up, it just seems like we give them a lot of pushback instead of just seeing where it goes. That's all.
The changes in her actions. That's all it is. Once we see
I have a question for her.
Goes.
When you say grace, what is it that you mean by grace? And also, my second question: Can you agree that if you are coming from a Black woman space who is surrounded by Black news and things of that nature, can you agree that it may just be the focus of the Black woman because we're in black spaces talking about black people.
Hold
Because I
on.
know
Shout
plenty
out
of white.
to before you answer that, shout out to Bondi Blue for pulling up in the palace. Listen, Bondi, happy
Thank you,
Saturday,
Bondi.
Queen. We appreciate you for coming by, Bondi.
Hey, Missy, I'm heading up to the front.
All right, all right. Listen, okay, so somebody has some background. But look, Bondi, if you want to come up, girl, because Bondi say it ain't just black women. They dog white women out too. We just not what'd she say? We're just not over there.
That's basically what I was saying in that second question. I feel like we might be not as in tune with what's going on over in the white. Because I do dibble and dabble in white YouTube, and they be going at their own people a lot. So I feel like we may just be kind of in the black space.
But let me ask you this: do you feel like we co-sign as black folks? I feel like we co-sign a lot of bullshit, depending on how it looks. We keep saying she's changed. How has she changed if she's messing with a married man that got a whole wife that has not agreed that we know of so far, publicly agreed to her being taken on as the second one? So how is she changing? And I know you're talking about black women, right? In general, but specific to her, how is this a change and a better? Now she's a Muslim, but you know he's sleeping with the chick, the Puerto Rican girl. He's sleeping with his wife, probably, and you. Where's the change in that? Where's the change behavior? How is that beneficial to her as a Muslim?
Oh, I don't think Brittany has changed at all. I have been following her for a few years now. I don't think she's changed. I think this is just another gimmick for her. I was just speaking in general when a lot of black women that have that fast, loose mentality, those Instagram model personas, and then when they're like, oh, let's change, our community seems to just come at them like they don't have the right to change, or we don't give them the space to change. And to answer your question, sir, on what did I mean by grace, just the just a little slack, a little breathing room to allow people to change. Not Brittany. Brittany, somebody needs to keep their foot on Brittany's neck for forever because she hasn't changed. You're still messing with a married man. I would believe her a little bit more if she came out one day and was like, I'm converting to be a Muslim, and Kevin Gates wasn't tied to her. That Kevin Gates is toxic in his own self, and then you add everything else he has around him, it's just even more toxicity. But I don't believe what she's saying. If it is real for her benefit, I hope she can be a Muslim woman and lead by her faith without him and detach herself away from him if that's what she truly wants, because that man doesn't mean anybody any good.
Let me ask you this. I want to try to answer your question. Bondi says she don't even think Dreka cares. That's Kevin's wife. Ladies, be thinking about this. For those of you that are in the chat and also on the panel, have you ever numbed yourself to the point where you didn't give a fuck what a man did? Don't answer that yet. Don't answer yet. Don't answer. Have you ever been able to numb yourself to the point you were completely disconnected? You didn't give a fuck, but you were still attached to him, like legally or whatever, legally binding. That's the first question. Y'all think about it. As a matter of fact, let me drop the link because I feel like somebody want to step out on faith and come on up here and talk and say, I said what I said. That's my first question. My second question, I thought about what y'all have been asking. Can black women really change without people giving them pushback? Are we really open to black women taking on a different kind of lifestyle? I think we are. I think we are. But let's just say, can I play devil's advocate? Could it be that a lot of black women that have changed have done so unapologetically and did make their wrongs right? Because a lot of times we do some effed up stuff, right? And then all of a sudden we become super religious or we change. Could it be the pushback is, girl, you left a lot of shit behind you. You tore up a lot of people's homes. You tore up your relationship with your kids. You did A, B, C, D. And now we're supposed to just accept that you're this new shiny thing. Is it because they don't come back and humble themselves and apologize for all the wrong they've done? Who want to take that? I think B. Taylor does. Welcome to Saturday morning. And I said what I said. B. Taylor.
Hey, baby.
B. Taylor said, I'll take his shit. They quiet. I go for
I
it.
know. I was like, wait, I like them together. I
Yes.
like them together. And
You
they
do?
grown. Drika don't give a damn. And I said what I said. Drika got her own side dude. When a woman stops caring about what that man is doing, it's because she's distracted with somebody else. She's eating her fruits, drinking her water, and getting dicked down by her trainer. Oop,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh. It's getting messy.
Y'all didn't know she was messing with her trainer?
Oh, go ahead,
Oop.
B.
Oh,
Taylor.
okay.
Go
I don't
Oh,
follow
ahead.
these
okay. I
folks.
said what I said.
I do not follow these people. I don't know. I don't know what they got going on between the sheets of their home. I can tell you that much.
B. Taylor say she getting dicked down by her trainer. Ladies, could B. Taylor be right? Have you ever slid and to say, you know what, I'm finna create my own happy? They quiet. Mm. Mm. Oh, they quiet. B.
No,
Taylor, you
I don't. No, because to
close them
me,
doors. I said close them doors.
Can I say something
let me
really
give you
quickly?
what you've been
Yeah,
waiting
they some
for.
hoes. They some hoes up here.
If I could speak, wait a minute now. Can I speak
No,
really
ma'am. No,
quickly?
no, no, no.
Oh, they living back in them heydays. B. Taylor, what you done open up a can of worms on this damn panel?
Look, it's the truth. But when a woman stops caring, she's dealing with somebody else on the side. It's just y'all trying to be cute and innocent. No. Be
Not
realistic. These
necessarily,
women,
though.
she know exactly who that man is, and they're married. Every marriage is different for everybody. I think we project too much of what a marriage is supposed to look like because how we want our marriage to go. That woman is living her life in peace. She looks good, and she's sleeping with whoever she wants to sleep with, and he's doing him because he's gonna do him regardless. Y'all seen that? If y'all haven't heard that phone call where he had with the other chick, that
Yeah,
man don't
we
care.
heard it.
Yeah, he don't care about nobody but himself. I said if women start carrying themselves the way men start carrying themselves, we wouldn't be so sick and distraught,
There'll be a
over
You did
what.
peaceful
what, B.
world.
Taylor? Is that what you did?
Look, baby, look. You
Oh
messy.
Lord.
Look, okay,
Oh.
I will say, yes, I have definitely, entertained other people in the past, because, I didn't care anymore. I didn't care anymore because he
Mm.
was doing him and I was doing me.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I
when I got to
So
the
understand.
Bondi
So
Blue
if
said,
you didn't
listen,
care
I'm getting
anymore,
my
why did you
Wi-Fi
decide to stay
installed because
in
I
that
would have come up.
relationship? That's the
I
honest
just
truth.
left when I didn't care anymore. I was like, okay, I can't do this. This is not good for me or my health, and I deserve better. And I'm gonna go get better. And I'm gonna just leave you here and find myself.
You ain't never threw a party on your way out the door?
My girlfriends threw me a party.
I ain't talking about that kind of.
Oh no, no, Queen, baby, no.
Oh, they good. B. Taylor done open
No,
up some
no.
baby.
Hold on, cause when you living with somebody and y'all paying bills together, it's not just easy to just like leave,
Sure ain't.
And
Sure
so
ain't.
while you on your way out the door, you like, okay, I'm gonna get my lick back, and I'm gonna do me. Like I'm not about to be in the bathroom crying while you on the phone with another chick. No, I'm gonna be entertaining somebody else. I have been savage. I'm a Libra. I've been savage.
You
I
said
had
not
called
a
up another
savage.
dude in
This
front of
is
a dude before,
hilarious.
cause like, who you playing
Girl.
with? Who are you
Yes.
playing with?
She said, I'm
Yes.
gangster about mine. Play with me and find out.
Sometimes you have to
Period.
have a rotation to let them niggas know.
Period. I said what I
And
said.
sometimes you just have to have a rotation to let them niggas know that I'm that bitch,
Oh,
and nigga, I gave you the privilege. I blessed you. You just have to
Right.
let them know sometimes. I
I
agree
gave
with you,
you the
Blondie.
time of day.
oh,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have another
baby.
Better
perspective on
recognize
this.
My God, today.
I was
My
good to
God,
you.
today. Who got a roster on the
Yes.
panel? Who got a roster?
No.
I had to retire my
Kevin
roster,
did.
I
but
have
I
Yeah,
another
had
no,
one.
I'm very
perspective.
savage.
No.
You fuck around and find out. Play with me if you want to.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The roster can
Okay, you
come out of
already know.
rotation.
She
Yes.
said not today and not tomorrow. Oh
I'm
my
sorry, I have
goodness.
another perspective. I think that she can leave without having another person because sometimes
Yes.
it's just financially beneficial to stay in that marriage for whatever reason, for children, whatever. I would say I've kind of done the same thing, but I don't have anybody on my roster. I can. because I'm all that and then some.
That's
But I'm
right.
also very
Mm-hmm.
picky. So, and it's not like I had like cheating in my marriage or anything like that. But for me, it's just, not suitable for me. So, did I have to go find somebody else to leave? No, I just did my thing and left. So, we're friends, we're cool. But, it benefits us to
Thank
handle our
you.
financial business before we do whatever it is we're going to do. It's not always
Hmm.
about having another person.
I agree because sometimes married people are really single people in marriages.
Right.
Mm-hmm. True.
Right. And some people don't know
Listen,
how to
I
have a
told
marriage.
y'all. Let me ask y'all this then. This conversation and took a whole turn, but it is what it is. Listen, women, I always tell you, your power and your leverage. You got to keep your body up. You don't have to be a size 0. But when B Taylor say fuck around and find out, we gotta once we let our bodies go. Listen, they already know. Shit, it's almost like you playing catch up. You get what I'm saying? Always
Hmm.
make sure you check in on your body and that you don't allow yourself to get caught slipping and go too far. It is. I'm sorry. It ain't fair, but that's just the way. That's one of the rules of the game.
I
So if you
agree,
don't
but I
want to
also
do
think that's
right,
for the men
somebody else
too. I think
will.
that's for the men too, because we don't want nobody who don't keep
But
their
we ain't gonna
bodies
tell
up. But
them
I'm
what to
also a
do.
Libra, so
Mm-hmm.
I like things
Who is
aesthetically
that that's
pleasing.
talking?
Sexy RN.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It goes for the men too, because you need to keep yourself up. I don't want to look at you
I
either.
agree.
I'm sorry. You done gained weight. You don't want to exercise. And I know I'm a nurse, but I'm not trying to be a nurse at home.
But
And not,
but
and
we
not
talking
just the
about our
body, but appearance too. Like,
Appearance, yes. Take care of yourself.
or
I
dating
look
too.
good.
You
You better
still
look
have to
good with
date.
me.
You still have to court me, date me, treat me, love on me,
Exactly. And a lot of men get comfortable and think, oh, my wife isn't
and
going
complacent.
anywhere. My
Hmm.
wife isn't going
listen, y'all
anywhere. It's
missing
a
what I'm
lie.
saying. I'm
We want
saying
what you want
when you
to.
keep yourself up to par, we're not talking about a size 0. We're not talking about six pack. I'm talking about up to par. If you keep yourself up to par, it gives you a little bit of leverage. So if he don't want to take you out, you take your damn self out.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? B Taylor tried to tell y'all.
Listen, the competition is always there. As long as you keep in mind that you're keeping yourself healthy, you're always gonna have another day to pull another nigga. That's it. Just keep
Mm-hmm.
that in mind. As long as you're
Facts.
healthy,
Facts.
Thank
Facts.
you.
Facts.
you have an
Facts.
opportunity. You know.
Thank you. You do have to keep them on their toes. Listen, we had a members only yesterday. Listen, don't play with me. I go to members only. You do have to keep them on
Yes.
their toes.
I'm gonna be when my husband told me that he wasn't gonna change and there he was who he was, that's all he had to say to me. I was like, oh, okay. Well, you stay where you're at and I'm good over here. Thank you.
So do
And I'm
you
gonna go about my business. So
so you went outside?
I'm outside. He knows I'm not available for him. But I'm open to other people. But like I said, for right now, we have things intertwined that we need to get handled. So I know we also had a discussion, should people be dating if they're married? If I'm done with you, I'm done.
Separated.
I've already gone through the emotional changes. I've done all that work. So I'm done. So I know other people are like, oh, that's a sin and blah 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 and so on and so forth. But things can keep you.
Is this
I'm not
sexy
gonna be
RN
I'm not
talking?
gonna be trapped with nobody for no reason if I don't have to be. So
Well, let me ask you now. Can I get nosy?
yes.
How long have you been married?
Oh gosh, over 10 years.
Okay. Are y'all separated or are y'all divorced?
Very separated.
How long
I
y'all
haven't
been
even lived
separated?
home in 3 years.
3 years?
I haven't lived home in 3 years. Now, the first year I was trying, but when I realized I was trying, doing all the work, I said, no, I'm not doing the work anymore. Let's see how this goes. Well, no work was done. So I'm like, okay, bye.
Okay. But y'all still married though, legally.
Yes.
You
I mean,
got a
he's cool.
man?
We're friends.
You got a man now?
No, I don't. Did I have one? Yes. I don't play games with people.
Okay, so was he like pushing you to break up with your husband or he was cool with it?
Oh, no, he wanted me to break up with him. But it's for me, I'm going to be honest because I'm a Libra. Not saying all Libras are like this, but it's also a way for me not to be too entangled with any person until I get ready to. So it's also that for me. I'm sure it's like that for other people because, I'm married. So if I don't really want to deal with you like that, I'm married.
Does he have a girlfriend?
Oh, I don't know. He says he doesn't, but I really don't care.
Or he
I'm
keep
going
you
to
out
be
his
honest.
business?
Huh?
He keep you out his business?
No, I mean, I talk to him frequently. But I don't believe him necessarily. I don't believe if you
I
have
got
not. I know me. I'm not just going to have sex with anyone because I'm a nurse and I've seen too much, and I'm not that person. However, I don't with a condom or not a condom. It don't. No, you can still get things with condoms. FYI, people out there.
like bed bugs.
Besides that, even herpes, you can get if it's in a certain spot. You can get herpes with a condom. I don't want herpes.
Now they want to know what you're waiting for to get a divorce.
Oh, it's finances at this point. It's things intertwined, finances, children, who are really that's what it is. But honestly, it's convenient. I don't have to. I don't have to rush it. I have no reason to.
And let me say this to the women that are tuned in and the men, because shit, they got to work both ways. Do you know when you get a divorce or a separation, as long as you pay on that insurance policy, you still own it? That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
Oh, listen, baby, we didn't turn this conversation upside down. Oops, upside your head over here.
Exactly.
Saturday morning, I said what I said.
I mean, I don't wish anything harm on him, but if something happens, I'm going to be fine.
Oh, some free tea, ladies. If you are married to somebody that's in the armed forces and you've been married for over, I think it's 10 years or 15, you automatically get half of that retirement in a divorce.
I think it's over 7.
Notorious Nora says, but y'all judging Brittany. Audacity is a motherfucker today.
With Brittany, I'm going to say this. I have a lot of Muslim friends who are American. I have Muslim friends who are American, and I have some and ones who are not from this country. And Muslims from this country don't operate like Muslims from other countries. They will date.
True.
They will date, and maybe it's not the way it's supposed to be done, but they will date until they get that second. I have female friends, women friends, their husbands have multiple wives and they're okay with it. And if they're okay with it and that's their lifestyle and it works for them, I don't judge Brittany. I don't really know her. I'm not saying she isn't changed. I think we're assuming they're having sex. Maybe she isn't having sex with him. Maybe that's the appeal for him. That she's actually
That's what
practicing.
I'm saying.
We don't
Judgment
know.
towards Brittany
We're
is
assuming
different.
because of her past. See, that's the thing. We're assuming because of her past that they are having sex. We know the other woman is having sex with him, and maybe that's the only person.
But we don't know what's happening with Brittany. And if she's really trying to change her life, we gotta understand that sometimes there's gonna be lapses as you move towards the change. I'm not talking about the other pieces of what's going on. Just her.
Unless in order to get to marriage, you kind of have to date. You can't just like, oh, I see this person, I want to marry them tomorrow. So if they're seeing each other, and
It works for us.
I have a question. I have a question, Somali Queen, and then anybody. My first question is for Somali Queen, and then my second question is for everybody in the panel and everybody in the chat. Somali Queen, when a man has multiple wives in Muslim culture, how does he prioritize who he sleeps with? How does that work?
There's no priority. It's he like if you have more than 2 wives, like 3 wives, you choose two days. You give everyone 2 days and you keep 1 day to yourself.
Okay. And the women don't fight over that?
No, we don't.
Okay. Everybody okay with what everybody got going on?
Yes, because all households are treated equally.
Okay, so what do the women do on the 2 days that don't belong to them?
You go hang out with your girlfriends, go shopping. And then the other thing that I have seen in my family and friends, vacation. When he goes to vacation with the first wife, the other women keep the other children. And then it rotates like that. And then he takes the other one, the others take care of the kids.
Okay. Have you ever heard of an instance or a situation where one wife didn't like sleeping with him or wasn't attracted to him in Muslim culture?
Yes, it happens in arranged marriages.
Okay. My other question for the panel is, I want y'all to be real. Would you be in a poly relationship?
No,
I would not.
No.
Okay.
No, but my husband was in one before he met me.
Who's talking?
Janae.
Okay, go ahead. What happened?
He was stationed in Germany, and he met this German girl, and she had a girlfriend, and they were together. And he told me that for a while it worked, but then somebody would always get jealous, and then somebody would get in their feelings. But he says in order for a successful poly relationship to work, is that there has to be a lot of communication, there has to be rules and understanding and compromising.
Did he want you to go to poly?
No, he said that I made him want to be monogamous.
Oh. Okay, so it's possible that Kevin Gates and Brittany may not be sleeping with each other.
He said
I,
they wasn't though. He said that
I
they're
don't believe
waiting
they
for
are.
marriage.
I mean, I believe him.
I
Anytime
I
believe
that
don't
it.
call
believe
was
that
being
they are.
recorded.
Yeah.
I believe it. So do you think it's more of a strong sexual attraction between them two?
I don't know what it is, but it's ungodly.
I mean, why is it
Yeah.
hard to believe it?
I love Somali Queen so much. Somali Queen, I love
Somebody
you.
said, I'm God fearing.
Right.
Why is it hard to believe that they actually like each other for real? Like, I
I'm
don't
off
know
mute.
them,
I
but
can hear
it's
you, B. Taylor. She's
No,
asking. You want to
I was just gonna say that he said that they're waiting for marriage. Like he said that he wasn't sleeping with her.
multiple times.
Well, they slept
Yeah.
together before, but now that
Look at
she's
that.
converted, they're not sleeping together until marriage.
So you think he has plans of really marrying her based on
Yeah,
his
because
response?
Oh yeah.
I think he's poly, and I think that him and Drika has an agreement to have a polyamorous relationship. He doesn't seem like the type that wants to be monogamous or settle down or just be tied to one woman. Like he's very sexually like free with himself. So he really likes Brittany. Like you could tell, like he keeps her around for a reason and keeps going back and forth with her. So they got some type of connection going on. So I think they cute.
What the other girl fit in? You think he was just banging her?
Yeah, she's just some girl. Like you could tell he didn't like her. He just he doesn't care.
All
He was
She
right.
just
didn't care
knocking
either.
her
She
down,
just passed
basically.
around. I mean, literally, she's showing y'all the video, or she's letting us hear the audio while she's promoting herself sexually. Like she's literally looking for the next Kevin Gates, while she's on audio crying about not being with Kevin Gates. It's hypocritical and it's weird. I don't know.
He
Go
kept
ahead.
telling her he didn't want her. He kept telling her.
I have another video. Let's play it real quick. If you have your cameras on, now will be a good time just to turn them off. Looks like everybody's good. Let me remove my overlay and we can look at the other video and get your feedback, and then we're out of here. Ooh, baby. So I think they're going to get you. Do you think he's going to go through with the marriage? Real quick.
Yes.
When?
I don't know about that, but I think so. I think it's up to her and him, but I don't know. Maybe
I think they
soon.
will.
It's going to be very interesting. Okay,
I think it's gonna be
here's
very standard. He gonna marry her, and then they'll have a little happiness, and then he'll move on to the next.
probably. You might be right.
Well,
Here's
he
the
can have
girl.
up to 4 wives, so
Okay, here she is, y'all.
I want to make one thing very clear. I would never fuck with a married man. This man told me he's legally separated, so that's that. I simply came onto this platform to express how I feel because I have every right to feel the way that I do. And to any other women that are going through the same thing, it's okay to stand up for yourself. Dealing with men that manipulate, gaslight, lie, all of that. I'm just sick of
I'm gonna have to call Cap. He told you on the phone. He ain't worried about how you feel. He said it. He said, honestly, I'm not really worried about all that who feeling what. I got my own stuff I'm going through. Manipulate, gaslight, lie about what? He's married, sweetheart. All right. Are y'all talking to y'all nieces and daughters? Baby, once he's married, what are you expecting? He's hoes do hoe shit. But
What
hold
is
on.
legally separated? Can somebody answer that?
Just DG, somebody answered it the other day.
it actually depends on the state because
Yeah.
I mean, you can file legal separation paperwork in some states, and other states you just have to be separated for a year before separated, as in not living in the same household and not indulging for a year before you file
I
for
know what it
divorce.
means. So the legal separation, it starts the clock. a lot of times when you file for a legal separation, and for people that have money and really have items and tangible things to fight over, that is the legal separation date is really kind of starts the clock of anything that I earn beyond this point, you can't take from me. It's not considered a marital asset. I do know that. So that's another thing. That's another reason some people file for legal separation, because there's a lot on the line and they want to establish a timeline should they decide to move forward with the divorce. All right. I hope that helped.
Yes, thank you. It
Okay.
just sounded like a nice term to say I'm married, but I'm not really married to me. But
Gotcha.
thank
Okay.
That's what it really is.
And here she is.
I'm sick of it all. I'm sick of this man leading me on this whole time. You know, I in the beginning, I obviously believed everything.
I think you fucked around and you found out that you thought because you thought she was washed up and you thought she was older, that you thought he wouldn't choose her. Men like hoes. I don't know who prep women to think, oh, I'm gonna be a good girl and I'm gonna get chose. They choosing everybody now, and they choosing hoes too. Hoes out here winning. So I'm just saying, you may as well, to thine, in the words of Shakespeare, to thine own self be true.
But as time progressed, I started to peep all of his bullshit. And again, like I said, I knew what I was getting myself into.
So what are we here for? You knew. I knew what I was getting myself. Then what are we crying for? Am I being too mean, y'all? What are we crying for?
No, she's delusional. She's delusional. I
Not
don't
at
feel
all.
bad
She
for
brought it
her.
upon herself.
That's crazy. And the whole time, titties just out.
The cut
Dealing
of
with
her
the
shirt.
rapper. I know there's gonna be other girls around, but it's just the way he went about this situation that was real disrespectful.
Girl, now it's disrespectful. Hey, women, now it's disrespectful because it's you. It wasn't disrespectful when he was doing it to Drika. That's all I'm saying.
A lot of these preferences be mad when they get treated a certain way because they think that they're getting treated better because they're not black women. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Oh, you getting the same treatment as black women? Excuse me? Yeah.
And she sounds very jealous of Brittany.
Well, because she thought she was one up or younger.
No.
Brittany's not very voluptuous, kind of skinny, straight up and down a little bit. May have a little fake butt, I'm not sure, but this one is a little bit more voluptuous, more curvy, more Instagram-ish, right? More fine. Get picked a lot, hand-picked, probably by some of the top in the game, only to find out you fucked around and find out you taking your clothes off, and he's putting Brittany's on and wants to wipe her up. Like she said, let's talk about it.
And it happened all the time, Queen. All the average, quote unquote, women, when they one up you, then you feel away. Go away, girl. Go away.
Well, that's another thing with when you were saying, Queen, to telling ladies to make sure they keep their bodies up and in shape and all that. I agree with you on that. But one thing I love about your platform is that you're helping a lot of women keep their emotional intelligence up, and that has to be just as strong, or if not higher than what you think that your body may present or bring to you as far as a man is concerned.
Yes, your head game got to be straight. And I'm not talking about now. You know what I'm saying? When I say your head game, you know what? Oh, God.
It's both.
41 feet, come in here and help me.
It's both for men and women.
Hey y'all,
Keep that
I am
head game
so.
up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Before
go
I
ahead.
go up there?
41 feet.
Listen, I'm really late to the party, so thank you for having me up, Queen. Hello, 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 Palace. Um, I got a question. The Kevin Gates dude, he Muslim now? 'Cause from what I understand, he be practicing other
Devil
stuff.
worshiping.
Yeah, like he's heavy into that. So it kind of ties into what you were just talking about, Queen, about having and the young man that was just talking. We got to have our heads together. I think a lot of times when we are new to a specific faith, we don't do enough homework. We're dazzled by what's being presented to us, but these men and women of God that's presenting themselves, they're just giving you the facade. And I believe because she's a new convert to an Abrahamic type faith, she needs to be very careful of this man. He does a lot of devil worshiping stuff. He
What?
conjures up. Yes, he conjures. You have to listen. There's videos of him conjuring demons.
What?
There's been people that have come onto his life. Yes, ma'am.
And
They've
spitting in
come
people's
on to his
mouth.
life. Yes, he does that.
Listen.
He does dark arts. He does. Listen, there's nothing
Well,
wrong if
then
that's what you
he's
choose to
not
do.
Muslim. He's not Muslim
Exactly.
then.
And
Because
that's what I
let
was
me tell
saying,
you,
Somali Queen.
associating anything else with God is shirk in Islam. It nullifies you being a Muslim. It means you're associating things with God.
So
Mm.
and I agree with you, Somali Queen, and that's why I was saying where he doesn't practice a monotheistic faith. I mean, now if he's converted and he's put all of those altars, ancestor worship, all of that stuff, if he's put that away, then I'm not going to take that away from him. But if he's still doing that,
I
from
don't
what
know.
I understand about that faith, is that very much like Christianity, there's only one God. So that being said, if he's put away all that stuff, then hey, to God be the glory. But my thing is, my concern is with Brittany because she's very fresh to all of this.
Right.
And she's very green. And as a woman, I believe I don't know if she's identifies as Black. I don't know what she is. She's a woman. And
She's
that's what I
biracial.
really care about.
Biracial.
It don't even matter. I don't even know why I brought that up. The fact that she's a woman is that we got to come in and I hope my prayer is that somebody is coming in and speaking truth to her about the faith that that she's converted to, and knowing what his past is, and he'll have to prove it to me because there's no way I would do. When I tell you he's communicating with demons, there are videos of him. They get up on his live and they communicate to him. Yes, it's weird. When I saw it, I had to turn it off and I had to
Oh
pray.
wow.
It was weird. So that being said, that's my concern about her. And then the people that he deals with, because he deals with with that black magic,
Mm-hmm.
those women might be trying to do stuff to her as well.
Oh
So
Lord.
anyway, I'm
Oh
putting myself on mute. I don't mean to get all deep, but we're talking about spiritual stuff. We got to be real
yeah.
because
No,
there
thank you
is,
for
yeah.
they're
Oh
going
no, you.
crazy in the chat. They didn't know, and that's 41 Fit. And she said what she said. Real quick, let me get to a few super chats, and then I want to play the rest of this video and get y'all's final thoughts. It's been a hell of a conversation, so much so we didn't even have to slide into the next two. Anthony Edwards, we're gonna spin the block.
All right, Palace, the Super Chat Squad is in the building. We appreciate you, baby. The Super Chats are fire. Get in your bag.
That's a lot of money.
Yes. That's a lot of money. Thank you, MC Living, for the 5-piece super sticker. We appreciate you, Queen. Speaking of pieces and 5-piece, 2-piece, have y'all tried the pickle stuff at Popeyes? They got fried pickles, they got pickled wings, and they got a pickled chicken sandwich. Let me know if y'all pull up this weekend what you think about it. Sexy RN spun the block, baby, with a 5-piece and a pepper. She says Muslim men are allowed to have more than one wife. We cannot compare our culture. Maybe he considers Brittany to be his future second wife. You could be right. That's what it sounds like. EW coming through with a 10-piece and a pepper. She says there is no future with a married man. I agree. So if you come back, Sexy RN, he can't be Muslim and worshiping the devil according to the Muslims that are up here today. So somebody lying. Hold on. Let me finish the video and then we're going to open up and get the hell up out of here. Give me 1 second.
And now I'm getting threats from his team, from Miss Alvina, the same woman that was just applauding us last week because she was so happy to see us together. And
who gonna tell her? Girl, once you've been exiled off the island, you get no loyalty from Black women. Who gonna tell her? Hold on.
And wanting to get a house together, and even asked if you could live in the guest house. Now you're mad at me for expressing how I feel. Now you hate me all of a sudden. People.
That's it. That's all. This the other girl. Brittany ain't said a word. The wife ain't said a word. Who wants to go first? What are your thoughts before we close out?
Child, he was never gonna buy you a house. Stop playing.
I agree. She said Miss Alvina was gonna live with him in the guest house.
Gr-
But she said,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
no thoughts on this. Would you be poly? Is there anybody here that would do poly?
I would
No.
do poly as long as I can do what I want. You can't do what you want. I have to stay not poly.
Yeah, because there's different kinds of poly relationships.
Right. If you're open, I can be open too.
So you would?
If they will understand what's good for the goose is good for me too.
So how many men would you need?
Yeah, just maybe. I don't know. Men are annoying sometimes. I'm not sure, but it's whatever I feel like when I feel like.
Oh, who else would do poly? Y'all would. Y'all just scared for some reason to say it.
No, I'm thinking.
I
Because
can't do it. It's hard keeping one
No,
person
thank
happy.
you.
No.
I would never do it.
Yeah,
Never.
I'm a
right. Y'all
Capricorn.
got
I
too damn
already have a
quiet.
small
No, I
circle.
believe in
I'm
the
not
single life,
interested in
queen. I don't
nobody.
even like people when they come and talk about dating because I'm just like, I don't believe in none of it no more. No.
Yep.
They still thinking. I can hear the thoughts, baby. And ain't nobody say I can hear them real loud and clear.
wait, I will say if I was to have it my way, right? Like, and I know just with it, like maybe like I'll have a husband, but like, I have my like sides, but everybody know what's up. But like only like I may not be consistent with you. I don't know if that makes sense. That would be like something if I was to want that, but that sounds too draining.
Well,
It's an
what
open
about would you
relationship.
let?
It's not a poly relationship because a poly everybody. So your sides will have to be able to have who your main piece.
Yeah,
So
Not
no, I need them
necessarily.
all separated, and yeah.
Exactly. We don't do the togetherness.
oh,
Freak a
you just
leak.
a player. That's all that is.
Freak a
No,
leak.
no, I'm a lover girl. I'm a lover
No,
girl.
but I'm just saying, like,
Libras are lovers.
okay. So poly who else would do poly?
I would.
Who? Oh, is that Somali queen?
Yeah, because it's been
Hold
in.
on, girl. Let me give you some. Oh, Somali. Hold
Bro, I don't
on.
want to talk about it. You just said I'm gonna talk about it. I get angry. Bro, I don't want to.
Go ahead, Somali. You got the floor.
I said yes because it's been in my family for generations, and also my people, my culture. I've seen how families have grown. Like for us, it's not as messy as other people. Our culture is totally different. Like women are well taken care of, the kids are well taken care of. There's equality. So I mean, and people are thriving. So I wouldn't mind it if it's with my people.
Okay, with your culture and somebody with your background that knows how to practice
Mhm.
correctly.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Anybody? Okay. Nanny of the Maroon says polygamy. Oh, polygamy. I was like polygamy. Polygamy only benefits the dominant partner who is in charge, and most of the times you will reach the point where it's not fair anymore. I will never do poly. Well, let me ask you this: for the women that truly understand what it looks like from a traditional practice like Somali, and women that have been brought into the poly world, is not the man's responsibility to financially be able to take care of each and every woman in the household?
Yes, they do. It is their
Yes.
responsibility. Our women, majority of them don't work. They're housewives, and they have been bought for homes, and they've been bought for cars. Their children go to the best private schools. They travel the world. They wear the best of the best in gold and diamonds. So it's a win-win.
Okay, okay. When it's done right, it's a win-win. Oh, I feel like somebody wanted to come off mute.
Well, that's why it's not done here right. Because men here just look at it from a sexual perspective and not what it truly is supposed to be. So they
Right.
don't want to support a household. They don't want to support multiple households or can't, but they want the benefit of the sex part. But that's
Yeah,
not what it's about.
most of the American men, Western men, think of poly as like they look at themselves like they benefit the most from it, and the women don't. But if you go overseas where it's actually practiced, it's the women are getting a home. They don't have to work. They're able to just kind of like get space away from that man while he's with his other wives. It's like an arrangement. It's part of it's like the culture. But here, the men are just thinking about, oh, I'm a, have sex with all these women and have these kids spread out everywhere, and my finances is definitely not getting spreaded out. That's the problem.
They westernize it, and they also
But
want to
we saw that
ensure
on
that
we
the
saw that
women
on
are kept without money. They will leave for the
Warren
drop
Jett.
of a hat.
did any of y'all watch Big Love on HBO? Because that's literally what y'all are expressing, and they were in America. Now they were some Mormons, but each wife had her own house. Each wife had a few kids, and it did kind of go into the psychology and the experience of each woman and all of that.
I'm gonna have to
Sister
check that
Wives
out.
too.
Oh, I've seen Sister Wives. I watched that.
Oh,
Let
there's
me
a
Um,
show on
but Big Love
Showtime
on
called
HBO is a
Polyamory
really good
Dating.
show.
Let me ask you this: for those of Muslim faith and of Muslim belief, I understand that a man can have multiple wives. Can a woman have multiple husbands?
No, it's not allowed.
I wonder
Now
why.
see, there it is.
Even after,
Because
even
most
after divorce,
religions are male dominated.
even after, no, it's because of there are reasons as to why. Even
Okay,
after
why?
divorce, a woman has a waiting period of 4 months and 10 days because of children and the pregnancies, basically, and then uh, there's so many other things. But majority, I mean, the most important thing is because of the children. You cannot have, like, you'd never know unless you do a DNA test, you'd never know who fathered your child.
Mm. Have you okay? So if American wife come into a Muslim situation, Somali in your culture, where does she rank?
In terms of if she's marrying my brother or my uncle.
Like, and he already has other wives. Where would she stand? This
The same way as the first. The right of the first wife is the right of the last wife. It's the
okay.
same, equally. And that's why we are saying you have to marry into somebody who's practicing, somebody who knows the rules, because the rules are laid out. They are written in the Quran and it's in the Sunnah. So it's very plain. Even inheritance, how it is given to the wives, the children, it is in plain, written in black and white. So there's
Got
no gray areas.
Oh, this has been a hell of a conversation, y'all. So listen, I think I think he really likes her. I think women. I think you've of. I think. Let me just say how I want to say it without trying to tap dance around it. You've been conditioned to be a good girl, and I'm not saying you should not be a good girl, but good girls don't always finish first. Men like women. Period. Okay, he took one hoe, covered up, got a wife out there on the farm. Men like what they like. So you may as well be true to yourself. I think that's what it comes down to for me. I think he's going to marry this woman. When he described her, he said, we can't do that until we get married. That's crazy. You got one over here that and let him do everything he wanted to do with her body and still didn't get chose. And you got one where he's done everything he's wanted to do, but there's a level of discipline. Let me tell you why I think he's choosing Brittany Renner. I think men love to hunt. Let him hunt you. I think he's hunting her down. I think it's a chase psychologically. I think it makes him feel powerful. It drives up the sexual attraction, and I think he's all in. That's my final thoughts. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, women set the standard.
Break that down real quick, B. Taylor, from your perspective.
Women set the standard. That the other woman wanted to kind of like put down Brittany Renner. When Brittany Renner has a past, we all know about it. But at the end of the day, she's a beautiful woman. She's highly sought after and desired. These men can say all they want about the good girl image. Good girls get dogged out, point blank, period. Brittany is getting what she wants. She set the standard for herself and said, you know what? You may have had the goodies in the past, but right now, this is what I'm demanding. You ain't got to follow it. I'm going to move forward and move on my way. He's following it. He's showing her off on social media. He likes her. He wants. He's enamored by her. So he's following the rules that she's setting for herself. Don't let these men trick you out of, oh, you can't set the standard for yourself because you already been a hoe. No, if she don't want to do that, she don't have to do that. She's not obligated. You can move forward, but he wants her. Therefore, he's playing the game that she's making him play.
All right, that's B. Taylor. Who got next?
I don't know them.
Baby.
I'm just gonna watch and see how this all plays out because I'm nosy, ethically nosy.
All right, let's go to Janae. Or
Yes,
Simone.
ma'am.
Oh, Simone left. Okay, Janae, go ahead.
I agree. I feel like sometimes you just have to sit back and let the man hunt you. I agree that every woman should have standards. I think there's nothing wrong with you wanting to change for the better and set standards for yourself. But if you're going to do it, do it. Don't be tiptoeing about it. Don't stick your foot in the pond and be like, well, I'm going to try this for a little bit, then I'm going to go back to being what I used to be. If you're going to do it, do it.
Do it till you're satisfied.
Whatever
right.
it is.
Healthcare worker. Final thoughts.
I'm just going to wait and see what's happening with her. All the other pieces that surround her, I'm not worried about. I just want to see if what's going to happen with her and how she develops in her new space. And I think with how we judge Black women or how we judge other women, we just have to look at that. That was my whole reason for even starting to talk about just Brittany, not the marriage, not the women, not the other girls, just her changing her life and how we look at that as other women and how we perceive it. I respect all the perspectives that were on the panel. Thank you, Queen, for having me up. I absolutely love coming to the palace and having this conversation. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you. It was a hell of a conversation. Let me go to Double R. Everybody mute up real quick. Double R, hold on. Welcome to Saturday morning. I said what I said. What you standing on today?
Hey, Queen.
Hey.
This is my first time up in anybody's chat. I'm always in the bushes. So I first want to say I love you very much. I love this topic. I just wanted to answer the question about whether I would consider being a poly.
Yes.
And I would.
Okay.
As long as I'm well taken care of, because I'm a woman of particular age and I'm very moody and I be sometimes, so I wouldn't want to deal with a man full time. So I would consider being poly and have somebody else to help me take care of this man.
Well, you can't be moody and poly now.
Well, then I guess he wouldn't want me then.
You're going to get kicked out.
No, because look, I done been by myself for so long and I'm real particular
you can't have that kind of
stuff,
attitude coming in there as a second wife. Somali, tell her what that need to look like. Help her out. Because we going to help you find somebody, Double R. I'm just kidding. But what does that need to look like? How does her attitude needs to be?
Long as everybody do their part, and I'll do mine when I'm ready.
They gonna kick you out.
But all households are separate. So unless women come together and become friends, all households are separate. You don't have to deal with no other woman.
I mean, and like I say, I would have to understand. We would all have to make our own, arrangements because, but like I say, I've been single. Well, I'm widowed, and I've been single for forever. I haven't slept with no one in my bed for forever. So even if I was to get married,
well, hold on, Double R, because he gonna want to come twice a week. She said he get 2 days.
he can come. But when we finish doing what we gonna do, he got to go his own way, and I want my bed to myself.
Okay, as long as you can get that man 2 days.
Oh yeah, I'll give him 2 days, but it ain't gonna be the 2 days I'm moody, and sometimes
you gonna have to be sweet now. You gonna have to be sweet when he come over.
I'm sweet. I'll cook for you. I would do it all, but just not all the time.
Okay. What age does he need to be?
I'm a little over 50, so I would probably do 40 and up.
You in good shape? Because they 40-year-olds, they got full of energy and stuff.
I'm not saying good shape, but I can give you. See, a man, they're not gonna take forever anyway. So whatever you need me to do when you need me to do it, I can do it.
top 20 minutes, 15. What we doing?
I will give it to you, whatever you want. Just as long as it's every now and then.
All right. 2 days a week. That's it.
2 days a week, however you want it, wherever you want it at, I can give it to you.
All right. So if anybody's tuned in, and hold on, let's see. That's double R.
I'm too young for this.
Huh? What you say, Trey?
I'm too young. I'm not supposed to hear this type of stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry, Trey. I'm so sorry.
I'm just
these grown women talk.
Yeah. So she's open to poly. 40, and 40 is the youngest, or is 40 the oldest?
40 is the youngest.
And all the way up to when? What's your cutoff?
Yeah, I guess it depends on them what they can do after a certain age. So,
well, I mean, okay. Okay, and look, real quick, I don't know how this is gonna work. Somebody may reach out and say, I heard that young lady over there on the Palace, I Said What I Said. She's interested in poly. We got a space in our roster. They want to know, what skill sets do you bring to the table as it relates to polygamy?
Well, I haven't done any studies on polygamy, but I'm willing to learn.
Oh, what's your skill set? Like, as a wife, what would you be offering? Like, maybe one of them can cook real good. What you bringing to the table?
Oh, I can cook. I can do it all. My dad raised me, so I can almost do just about everything even a man can do. So if you need me to cut the grass, I'll cut the grass.
We don't be doing that. And
we don't do
no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't be asking.
No, I'm saying I'm a team player. Wherever you need me at, I'm there. if we gonna be in the poly now, wherever you need me at, I'm there, because I know it's only gonna be every now and then.
But your job is to be feminine and not out there cutting no grass.
I can look sexy cutting the grass, riding the lawnmower.
No, you gonna have on your hygiene.
Hey, well, wait a minute. Now you saying poly and Muslim?
Oh, never mind.
That's two different things there now.
I automatically thought that she was gonna be Muslim. Okay.
No, I ain't. No, they ain't got to worry about me being Muslim.
Well, hold on now. You have to be Muslim, otherwise it's hoeing.
Well, I'll be a hoe with a ring on. I could be a hoe with a ring, right?
No, we gotta have some type of organization to this now.
Well, see, I wouldn't even really need. I wouldn't need another person. It could just be me and him, and however many wives he wants.
I'm not gonna play with y'all. What the hell is happening?
Who that tickle like that?
All of us.
No, but I'm just saying I can do it all. So I'm
no, she can't do it all. She won't do it all. You have to bring something.
Look, I'm not having no children now. I babysit, but I'm not raising nobody else's kids. I babysit every now and then. I'm not raising no kids. I'm not having no kids.
She's just playing. She's not babysitting either.
Yeah, I'm not babysitting.
She's not babysitting either. It's a matter of you have.
Somali's trying to tell you something about the culture. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Our men don't like masculine women. They love feminine women to live in their femininity. They also make sure that you're well taken care of in terms of help. You get people to clean your house. You get people to cook for you if you want. If you want to cook yourself, it's fine. So we don't do 50-50.
I'm fine with whatever he want me to do. Like I'm saying, if he need me to cut the grass, I'm not opposed to cutting the grass. But I can be if he want me to put my feet up and wait for somebody to cook and clean, I'll do that too. I'll be like Cardi B. I don't cook, I don't clean. Let me tell you how I got this ring.
Girl, we want to make
no, ma'am. No, ma'am. We are not cutting grass. We are not cutting grass. We will hire somebody to do that.
And we can do that. But now if I'm waiting for somebody else to cut the grass and he ain't telling me that, I'll go ahead and cut it myself. But I would imagine in a poly he would have all that, taken care of. So
oh, girl, you might need to go in property preservation, because listen.
I might need to. Where Melody 3 at? Hey, Mel.
Because the way you keep talking about cutting this grass.
Yeah, I don't know if she want to be a maid or a sugar baby. Which one? You got to pick one.
Right.
But see, yeah, I'm not trying to be either. What's your name, sir? I'm sorry.
Trey.
Trey.
Trey. I'm not trying to be either. I'm just saying I'm not
You're
scared of none
flexible.
of that. I can do it if I need to. Granted, I haven't had a man to do all that for me in a long time, so I had to learn.
Right, but we gonna pull you out of that. Like
Okay,
you
well
have to
then,
learn.
yeah, find me, Mister. Find me, Mister.
So when you go on a date and he tell you, and y'all are talking about like your strengths, don't say the grass.
Listen to Queen Sheba.
Say that for when?
I don't want you saying nothing about no
Never.
lawnmower.
We're never saying that.
Okay, so I won't say
Yeah.
cut the grass. Okay.
Never.
No. We
I
trying
don't
to
mean no.
we trying to
I
get
don't
you up
mean
in
no.
the circle. We
I
gotta
don't mean
get
no
you in there.
disrespect. But you sound like you can cook well. Can you? Are you a good cook?
I can cook very well. I don't have the fat on my elbows like the real cooks do, but I can cook.
Well,
You know how the
has
auntie with the
always
fat
been
on
the way
you
to
know
a
how the
man's
auntie with the
heart.
fat on the elbow can cook real good? I'm not there yet, but yeah.
Okay.
I can see you. Put your arm in the air. Let me see.
You see?
I see.
It's not hanging or nothing. So
yeah, you can cook.
yeah, I can cook a little bit.
Well, yeah, you get your Loretta Devine on. You gotta walk around a man and tell him you can cook. You know, your ham hocks, your collard greens, a little candy yam. You know, just for Wednesday. It's just a regular day, but I got a whole kitchen full of food that's already cooked. I guarantee you'll find a man there, a few of them.
Yep. They ain't got nobody at the church. Double R. Double R, you there? Hold on. She reconnecting, y'all.
Look, we
Double
have some other qualifications. If you're on 5 different blood pressure medications, don't contact her. Just if you have the blue pill in your pocket all the time, don't
Leave her
contact
alone.
her.
Double R, she been disconnected herself. Double R, let me drop you down. You got to come back up because we got more questions. And we can't hear you. We can't hear you. It disconnected you for some reason. So I'm going to take you out, Double R, and I want you, can you hear me? She can't hear me. I'm going to take her out, and I want her to come back because, baby. Ooh, that was funny. So we're going to try to put Double R on a date. She says she don't mind the polygamy lifestyle. She'll cut the grass if he needs her to, but we trying to pull her out of that. B. Taylor, any tips or recommendations you have for Double R?
Look, I'm I'm over here cracking up because I'm in public. So I was like, what is going No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. He's supposed to come into your life and add to you, and you add to him in the most feminine way possible. Don't be overdoing yourself, like cutting the grass, all of that. That's his job. Yeah.
I agree. Anybody else got any tips for Double R until she come back? Oh, y'all had me rolling. Double R got kicked out. You know what? That may have been your sign to stop. Inbox me, Double R.
Well, you know
Inbox
that
me.
I already talked about the blood pressure medications. Just know their medical history because you don't want to be a hospice nurse
That's
within
right.
6 months to a
Oh, we
year.
don't do heart conditions either.
Oh,
Well,
Lord.
it depends on the heart condition. Some are fine.
Make sure he's very active too. If he's not playing, what's the stuff they're doing now with the fake tennis or whatever they call that thing
Pickleball,
now?
pickleball.
If he's not doing pickleball, or if he won't take you to the park on a date and y'all walk around a few laps or something, then you might want to stray away from him because he ain't gonna do nothing but sit at the house and eat some chips and stuff and just be watching TV with you. You don't want that.
No. Oh no. Listen, this has been such a fun conversation. B. Taylor came and flipped the conversation all the way on his head. She came
You know it. You know it.
Oh, can I say one more thing? I'm so sorry.
Absolutely.
I just want to say I don't know Brittany Renner. I don't know Kevin Gates personally. I do wish Brittany Renner the best in her faith walk or her journey. I do think it's evident, especially with the other young lady that we listened to, that this man is very manipulative. I really hope and pray that she is able to find her way outside of wherever she's at with him, and also away from basketball wives. Because if Brittany, if you're listening, if you think you're gonna be the next Shawnee O'Neal, whether or not you do become it, it still doesn't make you anything special. Shawnee O'Neal is the first lady, and she's still full of foolishness. Her husband is full of foolishness, and
Yes.
it's just all not of God, and it's all not of whichever God that you decide to serve. It's not holy, as Somali Queen would put it. It's ungodly. So just just stick to yourself, maybe, or just keep your eyes and your ears open.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Very excellent advice, y'all. I'm telling you, this was one for the books, baby. B Taylor, I know you wanted to stand on business before you get up out of here. You got the floor.
Yeah, I wanted to stand on business. Hold on. I guess, hold on, because I'm in public. You know
Oh,
what? F it. I'm going to say it in public. I want to say that I just reached 60,000 subscribers on YouTube.
ooh.
And I want to say for that bogus ass content creator who tried to shit on my channel and say that I was a struggling ass content creator, bitch, I do this shit not even part time. I do this a quarter of my time. And I was somebody before YouTube, and I'm still somebody. And I'm popping my shit this Saturday. I said what I said.
Oh, oh shit. Hold on to whoever she's talking about. Hold on, that content creator.
We do
Listen.
not care. We do not care.
Damn. Oh, I got a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion, baby. This has been one. Somali Queen, what are your final thoughts?
Period. Congratulations on 60K.
Yeah,
Thank you. And Queen
congratulations.
Sheba, you next. I see you almost at that 60K, baby, and you've been putting in that work and you've been doing your damn thing. Highly deserved.
Thank you. I appreciate it, friend. I do. Y'all been knowing B. Taylor. Didn't I talk about her? Did I talk about B. Taylor yesterday in my member only? I think I did.
What
Yeah,
you
I did.
say?
How I met you
What you say?
at happy
You said
hour.
what?
I met you
Yes,
at, I was telling them how I used to go to happy hour.
yes.
Oh yeah, baby. We had some fun.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Somali Queen, final thoughts.
I want women to love themselves more, respect themselves, uh, and stay away from this married man. Because a man knows what he wants to do with you from jump, and that's why we don't date. We go straight up to marriage because a man, if he wants to marry you or he wants to play with you, you'll know that. A man who just wants to sleep with you and throw you away, you will know that. So stop avoiding the red flags. It's high time that you love yourself and respected yourself more and valued yourself.
Oh, thank you. That's a good one. That's Somali Queen. They want to see the panel. Who said that? Who want to see the panel? You know what? I ain't gonna turn it down. That sounds suspicious. Welcome, Miss Gwen. Saturday morning. I said what I said. What you standing on?
Listen, I just want to add this to the list.
Miss Gwen, your mic is really, really low.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am. Stay really close to it, okay? You got the
Okay.
floor.
Listen, when y'all dating these men, take them to your doctor and do that blood test where they can see if they got that drug that would hide AIDS. I found that out from the new guy who, from the Queer Eye, the one that wore the dress. He was doing an interview and he said he took that drug. He said when they do the blood test, it will show up that you don't have AIDS. And I said, oh, okay, well now I'm gonna have to have the doctor look for them drug in his test. Just want to give y'all that little tidbit.
Wow.
Can you sign it? Seal it?
Oh, I signed it, sealed and delivered, and I said what I said. Oh,
She said,
strong foundation.
all right. Look, Miss Gwen said y'all better start checking for that drug, some type of drug they take when they, Lord have mercy. Oh, final thoughts. Listen, I think everybody went. Trey, did you have any final thoughts?
I just wanted to, as a Black queer, I'm not a part of the LGBTQIA, whatever that is. It's all them white folks. So we're still oppressed as a Black and a gay. I just want to make sure we understand that HIV is different, or is not the same thing as AIDS. And a lot of the medications that people are taking now are benefiting them to help them get to a level where it does not show. So it's not necessarily that they're trying to hide it. More than likely, they're taking medication to better themselves and keep their white blood cells just as high as their red blood cells. So that's all I have to say about that as far as like the educational point.
Ooh-wee. All right.
But you still should know it's still you still should be open and honest, both people in a relationship, about what they're going through, what they have.
I agree. And with that being said, I think we got everybody. If not, come off mute if you have a final thought. I gotta wrap up.
Subscribe, and like the channel.
Yes, thank you, Somali. I appreciate that. She said, if y'all haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure y'all go over there and light B Taylor up, baby. She just hit 60K. That's what we talking about. Congratulations, B Taylor. Let me give you a round of applause if I can find it real quick. I'm gonna just do this though.
Where is the content?
Yes. To that content creator that said she wasn't doing nothing. She said, don't believe me.
Ow.
Yeah. Me and B Taylor was supposed to go eat chicken and have some champagne.
I know we need to do that soon.
You live far from me though.
No, I don't.
To me, that's a long drive. It's 45 minutes.
We look, we gonna have it, and we should live stream because when we get together, we be talking.
Okay, we gonna do that. You want to do that? Should that be members?
Yeah,
Do that out.
it could be members only. It could be whatever.
Okay, we'll put it together.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank you, everybody. Happy Saturday. Today is Saturday. That's what we do every Saturday over here in the Palace. It's called I Said What I Said. That's when you can come up and say what you need to say, because Saturdays is not personal. And if they happen to come by here and hear that you said something about them, remind them, baby, I said it on Saturday. It's never personal. That's why I signed it, sealed it, and deliver it. And I stand on business because I said what I said. And with that being said, good day, everybody. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye.
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 Bye.